Hello, and welcome to Wednesday, the day of Wens. Now, this happened, I guess, Monday night, and to a degree, Tuesday morning. Pretty much. I was up writing, and one thing that I was writing about was something that's currently on my blog. I should have pulled this up I really should have pulled this up a moment ago. It's this website. There we go. Yeah, I wrote a little piece called Core to One's Person, and I figured I'd talk about it here for just a tiny bit. So, I was discussing, if you I should have picked this up too. Um, One of my buddies started a blog himself, and he made a post. He does that every Monday. It's historyminers.com if you're interested. Uh, and the post that he made was about a when he went on vacation in Japan last year in March of 2024, and he described a sleepy neighborhood where they had the where this house that he stumbled across had like a little shrine dedicated to just a random assortment of objects, with most of them being either well taken care of or brand new. You know, there was a can of coffee that looked brand new. There was a receipt that was held down by a couple of coins that looked very fresh. And there was a bunch of other stuff neatly taken care of. And then one thing that stood out to him was a dirty plushie that it just was there. And he went on to make a shrine of his own. Um, um, about using an object that was essential to his childhood. It was a childhood SNES that his brother and he him and his brother grew up playing. Unfortunately, doesn't work anymore, which is why he started a shrine, put it outside, and then it proceeded to snow the next day, which I have opinions on, but I think my opinions are well covered in that article. Anyway, I've been thinking about this a lot because I also was talking with another friend group who I had been messaging just that day or the day before about memories, and that got me thinking about a lot of things. So around December, January time, I always like to listen to this anthology. It's Drew Lose a Matter of Perspective. You can't see it right now because it's off camera, but if I turn it just a tiny bit, nope, it's not going to turn. The artwork that's on my wall is from the second larger body of work in that collection. And that whole album is about, the first EP is called A Moment in Time, the second is called The Choices We Face, and the third is called um, A Promise Is Made. And it's all about like little vignettes, moments in time, faced with the decision, and reflecting on life. It's something that I tend to do quite a lot when listening to that. I always make it a tradition to listen to it around the new year because it's good to reflect on it. And the album came out November, the anthology came out November, and then the companion video released in, I think it was like December 4th or something. So it's a very kind of nostalgic thing for me, but it also made me think about what makes something quote unquote core to one's person, and that has a very specific definition for me. Um, for me personally, uh, there are certain things that define you as a person, right? It could be, well, for one, it's definitely your memories, but there are other things that really are essential to you and who you are as a person, right? For me, it could be games, right? Games are a huge part of my life. Video games, yeah, that's a great one. Like I said, talking about that SNES for him. PS2 is something that I grew up with a lot, playing that thing like every day. Still in the other room on the shelf. But there's other things that are essential to who I am as a person, right? Your friends, your family, your culture, you could be a piece of media, right? This game defined who I am as a person. I know a lot of people that's select medium or like a game, movie, a TV show, something could like actively an album could actively be a part of somebody and fundamentally change or just hit them extremely hard to um their core and just really it just resonates with you so much that it becomes a part of you to a degree, right? You feel that you want to share this thing with others, and if they don't get it, it kind of hurts. It's a hard feeling to describe, but things like that are essential to one's person, and trying to elaborate on that is such a hard thing to do. Something that is core to you is something that's extremely important. And if you hear something rattling around, that would be this little pendant. This is a Wayfinder from the Kingdom Hearts series. I had these made by an acrylic artist years and years ago. It was 2014, I think. December 2014. So these are like 10 years old now. But for some friends that I had made online who I still regularly talk to, I was like, hey, I'm gonna send you something sweet, and it was this necklace with the not so great chain. I might still have that chain somewhere in this drawer, um, maybe not, but anyway, I wore this pretty much every day for like 3 years until I actually got a new one, and that would be uh, this one. This one that if anytime I'm out, I wear this necklace, and it's just one of those things that's again core to my person. This necklace I got. So Wayfinders are from Kingdom Hearts. It's a video game series, very complex, but it's a symbol that represents good luck, safe travels, and friendship. And I resonated with that a lot as a child, and still now it's just an important part of my life that it is essentially core to my being. And I've worn this every time I've left the house for the last, when did I get this? December 2017, I think that might be right. So 7 years now. I replaced the chain obviously because it was a very not actually that one I'm pretty sure is somewhere in here. The chain was not great, and it should be right here. Yes, here it is. So this was the box that it came in, and if I can get this out, ugh, please. Okay, so yeah, replace the chain. When I got those chains, the black one and the copper looking one, when I was in Puerto Rico on a cruise. It was 2015 cruise, I think, and I remember just picking up for like $10 for both, for something, and I just wanted them, and then I found a use for them years later. Is it not here? Did I really not put it? I swear it should be here. This box is empty. Hello? Oh, that's funny. I don't know where the chain is, but box is empty. Okay, but it's a nice box too. Anyway, yeah, I just immediately replaced the chain because it was not a great chain, and I really like resonated with the Wayfinder, and when Square Enix had one for sale, I was like, I need to have this immediately, bought it, and I've worn it every day since. It was just a life-changing thing, and it's again a thing that's essential to who I am as a person, and just growing, not growing, but like, if I lost it, it would it would hurt. It would hurt a lot. It's having something that's so close and so personal to you, and just immediately it's snatched away. It's weird. It's weird. There's a bunch of other things that I had been thinking of, and I think the write up does a better job of that. So, link down below. There's a song at the top that I had heard for the first time ever just a couple days ago too, and that was like stuck in my head because it was such a banger track that it's like, yeah, play this, read the article, and then just see if something strikes you. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff that are extremely personal to you, and when I read about my buddy putting out his childhood SNES on the outside, just it felt like just letting it rot in the elements. That was like my initial thought, but it's also, this thing is broken. It had been and was sitting in a, and would have been sitting in a box in the corner in some closet or whatever for who knows how long, and this is essentially giving it another life. It feels weird. It definitely feels weird, but it's just people do some really impactful stuff, and it's just crazy to think about. To each their own, but if something is that important to you and you want to experiment, give it another life, have fun with it, go ahead. It's currently sitting in snow, so we'll see how that thing turns out. Anyway, I've been rambling on for long enough, so that's what we're going to call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.